Hey everybody, I'm Pam Matthews with IEBA, and today I'm here with Wade Asher, who is the president of our board of directors and the general manager of the Chippewa Valley Music Festivals. Good morning, Wade.
Good morning, Pam. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we are excited about planning live events. I'm planning one for this October, and you're planning a couple for the summer. I know you're a logistics guy. I love ordering tables and chairs and catering and ice. So just tell me, what are you up to these days?
Yeah, I mean we're excited. It's been long overdue. The fans need this now more than ever, and we're excited. We're full go. We're putting everything together, and it feels really good to plan a festival because I feel like 2 years ago was the last festival that I planned, and I feel like it's long overdue, and it feels so good just to get back in the run of things again.
Yeah. So speaking of that, tell me about this Revive the Valley that you're working with the CVB. Like, tell me about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a task force that we created, and we're coming back together. So it's us, it's our fair partners, it's the chamber, it's the health department, it's the sheriff's department. We all work together. We meet, once a week for the last 3 or 4 months, and we're basically putting together all these plans to return safely. And I tell you what, it's been amazing. We've always worked with these partners in the past on a high level, but now it's just like it's a whole nother world now, and so everybody's been working together, and we're all about the same mindset and about the same forwardness. So it's been great, and it's been a huge blessing in disguise, and everybody's excited to get back to live music.
And part of that is collaboration.
Correct.
Like just, building, like you already have, if I'm hearing you correctly, you already have this team, but this team is getting closer together through this project, and you guys are collaborating and sharing information because, as we always say, the high tide lifts all boats. If I know something and you need to know it, let me share. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it because it's from so many different perspectives, right? I'm from the festival perspective. They're from the health. They're from the county. Everybody has different perspectives, and a lot of minds together is going to have a great result or great end product. So it's great.
We talked to Dan Rogers last month because he's been doing live shows at the Grand Ole Opry since October, and he basically said the same thing. He said, I need my partners to do this correctly. Yeah. Okay, so
we're all in this together, and it's always been that way, and it continues to go, and it's really great. It's really amazing.
Yeah. And just that vested interest in getting back. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of getting back, I want to get in the mindset of gathering and getting back together and going to live events. Tell me a favorite rock fest. I know. I put you on the spot.
Well, there's so many of them.
I know.
Can I make it short and give you two? One,
yes.
One as a promoter and one as a personal.
Yes.
My personal one is when I had Aerosmith on the stage, and Steven Tyler is he's just an all-time favorite of mine, So that was a huge aha moment for me personally. Yeah, maybe a little crush, on the band, but as far as a promoter side, my favorite thing to do, and it'll never change, is to stand back at the end of the crowd or at end of VIP and watch fans just live life, and literally so much emotion comes out of them because they connect with every word of that song, and they're so much stress is being relieved at that point, and they're able to do something they normally couldn't do. Like this is why we work so hard. We work so hard that these fans can literally just live for a day, and it's great.
Yeah. Because most of my day, I don't sing at the top of my lungs in the presence of Steven Tyler. But once a year, if I'm lucky, I get to stand with 10,000 other people, sing at the top of my lungs with Steven Tyler. I mean, Absolutely. That's just the thing. When that energy arcs back and forth between the audience and the band, I mean, sometimes you can almost see it. It's as if you can see that energy just going back and forth.
Yep.
Okay,
it's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's unexplainable. It really is, because it's just an emotion. It's a feeling. Comes down deep.
And I like that sound, the noise, and the light. When the house lights go down and the band comes on, and that first guitar lick, it's like,
And
That
then the
sound.
hair comes on the back of the neck. Yep.
Oh, that sound is just great. I love that sound.
Absolutely.
Okay, so back to my event. Tell me like a favorite IEBA memory.
You know, that's a tough because there's so many great thoughts and processes and everything that we go through, and I do just love planning events.
Yeah.
So that's a great thing. But I would have to say, so what is this? My seventh or eighth year? This is my eighth year, right, on the board. I would have to say it was the very first day that I walked in the IEBA boardroom on the very first meeting, and I got to meet so many amazing people and so many kings among the industry, and start shaking hands, and it's a community, it's a family, that whole board is. So I would say my favorite was having that emotion and having that feeling when I was among so many elites among the industry. That's definitely my favorite.
Yeah. So I was telling Cole when we were writing, I love that answer. When we were coming up with questions and talking about this conversation, I was just thinking like this memory that keeps coming back to me was me and Bogey, Steve Bogdanovich from Romeo,
Yep.
were at the breakfast buffet several years ago. And he was looking for a Diet Coke, and I knew where one was, and I went and got a Diet Coke. And we just stood there like two guys talking about like nothing. And I just remember, because I've known him since the 80s, and I just remember that, like just having a moment to chat when someone else has a moment to chat at conference is
Right.
just really fun. Like
Right.
I also remember, do you remember when Delta Ray showcased a couple of years ago?
Yep. Yep. I
Okay,
remember
so
that.
we're in the CMA theater, and I'm standing in the back, and George Dickinson with Hotel California happened to be standing by me. And
Yep.
he said, listen to those harmonies. And he did this thing, and he was like, just pay attention to that. They are so talented. Just listen to what they're doing. And that moment was great. Like they're just, and then we could spend the next, like,
Oh, for sure.
just,
For sure. We can
yeah.
write books on this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it really was good. It just good stuff.
Yeah.
Because we like being with people. We just
Absolutely.
like, we like that shared experience.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap this up kind of quickly, because this is sort of shameless promotion about the fact that, IEBA is back in October of this year. So I'm going to bottom line it for folks. We are doing $4.99 welcome back pricing.
We're back at the Omni. We're back at the Cannery.
Yeah. So live music, lots of panels. Agents Alley is back. It's the same as it ever was. Great way to connect with everybody. And speaking of connections, I'm going to close with this. You and I have talked a lot this past year about the power of gathering, and how being isolated is a breeding ground for just mental health issues. Like, we're humans, and humans fear, the thing we fear the most is being isolated and alone and powerless and out of control. I just want to talk about just the power of getting back together.
It goes back to like something that's really hard to explain, because when especially my rock fans, like their hearts, their souls is about the music, and when it enters their soul so deep, they that's their therapy, right? That's how they can go the next day. They listen to their favorite song, they listen to their favorite track, or that live show when they're up against the barricade and that bass is beating against their chest. Like that is what they live for, and that's how they get through day to day. And I've always said, the rockers especially, it's about the music. It's about the music and the connection that they hang on every single word. So what it means for rockers to get back to live show, boy, oh boy, it's a godsend. It's an absolute godsend. And I'm just so excited to give it to them, because all fans are just jacked about getting back.
Yeah, because we just miss it. We
Oh, yeah.
miss it. We miss each other, and we miss the music. So thank you for making it. It really is. What we do is about the music, and what we do is about connecting artists and their fans. And we need to not get in the way of that. That is our job. We connect artists and fans and facilitate that amazing thing. So everybody, we are on sale with IEBA's 51st annual conference this coming Monday, May the 3rd.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
Wade, yeah, thank you. Good luck with your shows. Let's see, you're about 3 months out or 2 months out.
Yeah.
What do you kick off? June the 23rd is your
4th.
kickoff?
Yeah, June 24th. Yeah.
Yeah, super excited.
Exciting. We got so much to do and so little time, but we've never been happier. So.
Yeah, we love it. Okay, thanks everybody. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.